Hi guys, I'm Erin. I'm going to be making a video every single Wednesday, so I hope you like me, because otherwise you're gonna be stuck watching me every single Wednesday anyways. Well, I guess you don't have to, but it would make me happy if you did. Okay, anyways, so today we're talking about Nickelback. I'm just gonna say up front, the worst thing about Nickelback isn't that they're bad, they're just boring, and they're really not cool. Yeah, so, I'm doing Silver Side Up. It's like their second or third or something album. It was made like 10 years ago at this point, which is, oh my gosh, ridiculous. Can you believe they're still making music? They should have stopped a long time ago. Anyways, so Silver Side Up. Alright, first song of the album, Never Again. I actually listened to that song yesterday, so I can't really remember much about it. But I did write down these lyrics, and I still think they're pretty great. Haven't you heard, don't hit a lady, kicking your ass would be a pleasure. Back to back. I feel like that song's probably one of the ones that'd be good, like way better if it was spoken word. Most bad songs are better in spoken word version. Just saying. But yeah. So I gave it a 2.5, which, as you'll find out later, is actually fairly nice for this album. Second song in the album is How You Remind Me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of who I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say I'm sorry, a different story. I don't know the lyrics, and it doesn't matter cause they're stupid. Live down, ding down, at the bottom of every bottle. There's a glance in my head, scream, are we having fun yet? That song, I've got to admit, I have a soft spot for. So I was gonna give it a solid 4, but then I watched the music video, and the music video is really bad. And I got pissed off because I kept having to look at his stupid hair. So I dropped it down to 3.5. Next song, Woke Up This Morning. I don't remember much about that song either, but I liked the guitar parts in it. The lyrics weren't awful, so I gave it a 3. No, I gave it a 3.5 as well. Never mind, that song did pretty well for itself. Some song called Too Bad. That one was really boring. I gave it a 1. Next up is Just 4. The first line was, I want to take his eyes out. And automatically I knew it was going to be a great song. So yeah, he wants to take the dude's eyes out, and then it continues on in that vein for a good 3 or 4 minutes. So it was very angsty and bullshitty. I gave that one 0 stars, because by that point I was getting fed up with Nickelback. Right after that was the song called Hollywood. It had some sort of weird auto-tune thing going on, and that's about all I remember about that one. But I gave it 1.5 stars, so it must not have sucked. Then we're getting to the songs I actually listened to today. Money Bot is the 7th song on the album. At first I thought the song was about prostitution, which made me excited. It ended up being about superficial bitches, and that was a lot less exciting. It sounded very Nickelback-y, and at this point it was the 7th Nickelback song I had listened to in like 24 hours, so I gave it 1 star. After that was a song called Where Do I Hide. It weirdly reminded me of Pearl Jam. Like, the guitar parts kind of reminded me of Pearl Jam. And I wasn't sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but it was different from the rest of the CD in that respect, so I gave that one 3 stars. And it was renewing my faith in the Nickelback album I was listening to. But then we had a song called Hang Now, and that song was just, like, super Nickelback from the very beginning, and I didn't feel like listening to it, so I didn't, and I gave it a 1. And the last song on the album is called Good Times Gone. I didn't feel like listening to that one either, but I figured I'd like listen to the first minute or so of it. And the first minute or so of it reminded me of a Western, which was exciting, because I like Westerns a lot. But then it got like really, like, it felt like it was going to be a Moby song. Like the title makes it sound like it's going to be a Moby song. So I gave it 2 stars and I cut out before I could get really annoyed. So you take all of that, plus the 3 stars I gave its cover art for not being as bad as the lyrics on the album, and you get a total of 2 stars. 2 stars for Silver Side Up by Nickelback. Which, all things considered, I think is very generous. I also made a Tumblr for the channel, link in my pants if you're interested, and I think that's mainly going to be like for suggestions, so you can leave an ask and say something you think we should review, like as broad as, oh, I think you should review movies next week, or as specific as, oh, I think Aaron should review Tom Milsom's Tumblr next week, or if you just want to hurl insults at us or hurl love at us, you can do that in our ask box in the Tumblr, on our Tumblr. If you want to, you don't have to. Yeah, so that's all I have for you this week. Bye! The words in my head scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no. Oh God. Rocking too hard.